All right, Monday evening, guys. Already did my bicep session this morning with my faster cardio. So just back for round 2 today. I'm going to see how the audio quality is with the microphone clipped on my shirt tonight. If it's any worse, I'll go back to using my hat, but if it's no different, I might just do this because frankly, wearing a hat, as much as I like wearing a hat when I train, it's my preference. If I can train with a hat or without a hat, I would prefer to wear a hat. But in this kind of heat, guys, over here in Thailand, it's not realistic. Like, it's actually very uncomfortable. So yeah, I'll give this a go. I'll see how it fares against the usual cap or hat, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if there's no difference, I'll just, avoid wearing a hat from now on. But we've got pec flies. I was going to do calves first, but the calf machine is being used. So I'm just going to do chest first and then come back around and do calves at the end. So 3 sets of flies, 3 sets of incline press, and then just 2 sets of decline press. So total of 8 sets for chest, and then I've got 3 bi-rep match sets for calves. So pretty simple, straightforward session. 13 total sets, no, 11 total sets. Fuck, I can't do basic math. Pretty tired, guys. Been a big day. But let's dive into it. Working weight wise, I'm going to do 135, just see how this feels, feel it out. Because obviously I was doing the free motion fly machine at the Bangkok Muscle Factory, but they don't have that here, so I've got to improvise. I'm going to use the Life Fitness pec deck, and I'm going to guess, land around 160 pounds for my working weight. But we'll just see how this goes, 135. Yeah, I'm going to go about like 165, I think. $165 is not an option, so it looks like it's 175. But that should be pretty reasonable for my working weight, to be honest. 8 to 12 reps, so it's pretty low. I've historically always typically done between 12 and 20 reps for flies, but I just want to, while my shoulders are feeling good, give a lower rep range a go. So yeah, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Don't need a full rest period after a warm-up set, so I'll go straight into it. So apologise, guys, I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but what I'm guessing is because we've got the AC on at home, the camera lens has gotten really cold, and now that it's in a hotter kind of like environment, it's just kind of gotten a bunch of like condensation. So that first clip's probably pretty blurry. I just played it back and had a look at it. It looks pretty fucking bad. And this one doesn't look 100% yet, but I'm not gonna just keep waiting around for the condensation to stop and the temperature of the lens to get to the temperature of the environment, because that will just take too fucking long. So if the start of this video is a bit blurry, guys, I do apologise. So I bumped it up to 205 for the remaining 2 sets. Final set. That first set at 175 pound, I mean, I only got 2 more reps than I did on that second set at 205 pounds. So, I mean, you could probably argue that wasn't really a true working set, although I'm not too fussed about it because it is the first week of a new training block. This being that I have to change a lot of exercises in this week's training. I've just started a new training block. I've kept a lot of similarities to the old one, of course, like in terms of the types of movements and the order of those types of movements, but just slightly different variants like this instead of the cable fly, that sort of thing. But because it is the first week of a training block, I'm not too fussed if my volume falls a little bit on the lower end because it's only going to get higher from here. Now I kind of already know what weight to use on this because I did do it in my second chest session from last week. I think it was actually the first session I did after moving here. So, I mean, I was doing 2 plates aside for I think around 10 reps, give or take. The rep range today is 7 to 10, so if I hit an easy 10, I mean, I'll definitely bump it up for set 2 and 3, but we'll see how things go. You never know how it's going to pan out on the day until you start doing your sets. So, yeah, just be sensible for the first set, then escalate if needed on the remaining 2. That was not an easy 10, so I'll keep it at this weight for this week. Once I kind of acclimate to the movement pattern, or to the force curve I should say, force curve of the machine, I'll be able to start increasing the weight, but till then, this weight's perfectly fine. Hydrate a little bit before this next set. Actually, I'm behind water today. A little bit dehydrated. Not mentioning that as an excuse, but could explain why I feel a little bit flat today. Stay hydrated, guys. Don't forget to drink your water. Lost 2 reps on that set. 10 down to 8. Bottom of the rep range is 7, so definitely gonna have to fight today for that 7th rep, I think, on set 3. So I have a bit of a longer rest, maybe like 2.5 minutes instead of a minute and a half. See if that fares well. Let's go for that 7 rep target. 7 reps at 7:07 in the evening. Now, I haven't used this machine yet. I've used the hammer strength incline press, but not the bench brand. So I'm a little bit unsure as to what load would be appropriate for me. But given that I was doing 2 plates per side on the incline, and given that I'm usually a little bit stronger on an incline machine press than I am a little bit weaker than I'm on a decline machine press, and given that the rep range is higher on this, the same weight should be pretty much close to a perfect load for this exercise. So I'll just see how the first set feels, and if it feels good, I'll stick with this weight. If I need to increase the weight, I'll just chuck a 10 kilo plate each side. Yeah. It looks like I guessed right. That weight was perfect. I got a very hard 11 reps out on that first set. Rep range is 8 to 12, so I couldn't have honestly hoped for a better weight. It's the perfect amount of load for the rep range and for the exercise. So yeah, 1 more set of these to go, and then it's on to calves to wrap the session up. Obviously I normally do calves first, but in the event that it's taken, I'll just move it to the end of the session. I'm not going to wait around. I don't have that kind of time to waste. So 3 sets of this, just my rep match sets. So whatever I get on the first set, I got a match for all 3. I'm going to try 290. If 290 is too light, I'll bump it up though. So just have to see how it goes because I'm just not too sure. I didn't write down what weight I used the last week in that chest and calf session that I did here on, what was it, Thursday night? So I have no clue what weight I used. So I'm just going to have to feel it out. That weight will do, 14 reps. I'll probably have to bump the weight up in a week or so, but for now it's fine. So 2 more of those, 14 reps a piece. Whether I need to rest pause or not, doesn't matter. I've got to get them. So that'll be that. I actually think I prefer this machine to the, actually I kind of said that I think. I might have said that in the last video that I did these in. But yeah, I prefer the feel of this calf raise machine in comparison to the other style that Life Fitness make that they have at Muscle Factory in Bangkok. If only could move the seat back. Feels like the seat's just a little bit too close. Oh yes. That should be better. Oh, that'll be way better. Felt like I was way too far forward. Three to go. Actually, I think I could probably move the seat 1 notch forward because when I was getting into that deep stretch, the plates were touching the stack almost. I think 1 rep they actually did, so that's always a sign that you need to adjust the machine. When you're doing a calf raise machine like this, if the plates that you're lifting touch the stack before you get a complete stretch, and if you happen to deliberately shorten the stretch, the range of motion, to prevent the plates from touching the stack, then you need to adjust the machine settings. That should be just about right now. Maybe 1 too close now, but I'd rather be 1 too close than 1 too far away. Four to go. All done. You got like 2,000 steps left for the day. So I might just head upstairs, do some steps, then head home. But that's the end of the session. Might record something when I get home, but that'll depend on how I'm feeling. Decent session though, so happy with that.